This car cost $190,000.
Dude,
look at that.
The entire car is molded.
You'd think a car that costs as much as some houses would be flawless, right? But after spending a little bit of time looking at McLaren, I'm honestly surprised. It looks incredible and it's crazy fast, but the build quality, not what you'd expect for the price. If you're new to the channel, I'm Mike, and here we talk about money, cars, avoiding debt, and keeping more of your paycheck. If that sounds good, hit that like and subscribe button and drop a comment.
How much did my 2022 McLaren GT cost? Well, first of all, it only had 3,000 miles on it. And as I said, it was a 2022. So it's a virtually brand new car. This car cost $190,000. And how did I buy it? Fun trick is you could use 10-year financing on supercars. So I put down $50,000 and I opted for the 10-year financing. That makes it so that my payment is $1,600 a month, a modest payment, and it allows me to have a low payment, which is good for cash flow, and cash flow is good for business, which is why I like to do the 10-year financing.
$190,000 on a car is a lot of money. And honestly, for most, it's a waste, myself included. But everyone's different. If dropping that kind of cash makes sense to them or brings them joy, that's their choice. I just can't help but thinking about all the other ways that money could actually grow or be put to use. I'd be investing. If you're that kind of person that would drop this much on a car, I would think you'd expect top-notch quality. But honestly, that doesn't seem to be what you would be getting. For that price, I'd expect a McLaren to be perfect in every way, but the exterior doesn't seem to live up to the price. It looks like they cut corners. When you're spending nearly 200 grand on a car, little things like that shouldn't happen. They shouldn't feel cheap or sloppy. It looks like the price tag is more about the brand than the quality.
This is my McLaren. Gonna pop on my center console real quick. Oh. All right, no big deal. Well, lucky for me, I have a spare center console. This one works. Yep. Without this, which by the way, it doesn't even like stay in there anymore, you can't open this. Yep, there's nothing to really push on. So, just my daily life with the McLaren.
It seems small, but McLaren CEO has acknowledged that in the past, the company has delivered cars with quality issues, referring to them as not mature. And that acknowledgement led to a halt in the delivery of one of their models to address the concerns. It's a performance car, yes, but that shouldn't mean cutting corners on quality. At that price, every part of the car should feel flawless. The interior of this car just looks low quality. The materials don't look premium. Everything just seems cheap. Certain areas look unfinished. For a high-performance car, you'd expect the interior to match the engineering and the driving experience. But here, it just falls short. Let me know in the comments if you'd be willing to accept this quality for the performance.
Have you guys ever seen a brand new McLaren rot from the inside out? Well, that's exactly why I sold my McLaren 720S Spider. It started growing mold, having mildew issues, and the dealership just couldn't figure it out. This is what it looks like.
Dude,
Look at that.
The entire car is molded. That is absolutely asinine. Holy shit.
So there have been multiple reports of mold in the interiors. And in some cases, dealerships couldn't identify or resolve the problems, obviously leading to customer frustration. I even came across a warning that if you're considering purchasing a McLaren, it's advisable to thoroughly inspect the vehicle's interior for any signs of mold and assure that any potential issues are resolved before finalizing the purchase. Not exactly what I'd expect from a purchase this big. A big price tag doesn't always equal quality. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.